Hey you guys. So yeah. So listen. I thought the same. I act the same. I'm still the same. Ain't nothing changed. Okay. I changed a little bit. Alright. But that's all out of maturity, growth, and going to the what? Next level, right? So any spiritual warfare that happens to happen to take place, or anything that was a glitch in my reality, is happening due to organized mobbing, gang stalking, and also um people abusing their power of authority to try to get me to do something that's other than what I actually want to do. So when you sit there and think about it, um i'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure justice system know how I am already. Okay, when you get investigated, I want to let you guys know something. Some of these people that investigate, they kind of like not only try to see, if you work and stuff, but they also try to see if your personality sometimes. Okay, how you are, what they want to know. Are you the type that's confrontational, um, or whatever? So I'm pretty sure the justice system knows that I only do what 5-10%. Actually, not even that, right? So that means I'm not really a confrontational person, right? And I'm pretty sure they know that somewhere in there, um, basically, whatever I do, it's a blessing regardless. Whether my karmas try to get me fucked up or not, it's a blessing regardless, right? Um, they try to get me to do something that was against my better judgment, and um, I know that they try to do something to curse me. They try to do something to get me with a karmic. They try to. I'm pretty sure the justice system know that they start working against trying to basically change my answers on things, because my answers are 100% correct. My answers are 100% accurate, because that's how good my intuition is. So if I get into anything that's over 5%, they know that somewhere in there it might have been two, three, multiple parties working against me and trying to um, change my answers. Um, because somewhere in there, somebody could have got that I don't even really deal with like that. Could have got offended that could have got offended that must have said, "Oh, I think I'm too good. Think I'm better than." Let's try to um, stress them out or make them unstable or some shit. And guess what? I'm pretty sure the justice system know that still ain't work. You know why? Because I am a psychic investigator. I am whatever it is, right? So when you do shit to me and you think that I don't know that you're doing it to me, all I'm doing is taking a mental note, and it's a checkpoint in the back of my brain. So whatever you're doing to me, you thought, oh yes, we finally got her, she fucked up. No, that's not what it is. Do you know there's um I forgot the name. I don't know who for sure do this. Is it undercovers? Do you know that that's something that undercovers do? Some of them, they have to act. to get certain information, to know how to know how their criminals actually operate. The criminals actually operate. So by me sitting there and you want to hoover all of a sudden, you want to hoover all of a sudden, and I end up finding out some illegal activity. But anyway, back to the title of this video. Because look, I could have pulled my energy back anytime. And guess what? Justice to know that. Justice to know that I could have pulled my energy back anytime. Justice to also know that I be getting attacked. You know why? Because somewhere in there, somebody must have said, oh, she just does a little bit. She barely talks at school. She barely does anything bad. And if she do, it's like 5%. So somewhere in there, somebody must have tried to say, well, let's try to get her in trouble. Let's try to get her to do something against what she wants to do. Let's try to get her to go back. We know she's not the type to go back and forth. Now let's try to get her to go back and forth. If somebody is maturing and shit like that, and what would make you think that they would want to go back and forth if they never been the type to go back and forth? And then on top of that, if you somebody that's been getting watched, when somebody that's being watched and somebody do something to somebody, just how I expect to be doing something at a certain time, other people expect me to be doing something at a certain time. So if I'm stuck and I'm in the same situation, people know that something took place, something conspired. You know why? Because once I think something, that's what it is, and I'm not changing my answer about it. Okay, it depends on what it is, but if it's something serious that requires me to keep it pushing, that's what I'm gonna do. So somewhere in there, you decided to what I say, delay, work against me, waste my time. It's in it because I'm not. And that's another thing, how these karmics look stupid. You try to waste my time and shit, knowing that I'm not the type of person that let people waste my time. You finally think that you won because you think you're gonna because I'm still detaching and you feel some type of way about it. And it's not what they really mad about this too. You must was trying to find a point of entry before I even left, because everybody know, to be honest with you, that I wasn't gonna go crazy until the end, until I actually left, right? So somewhere in there we thought about what, getting exposed because you started what, but started attacking people, because, and it's all because it all because too, my number one, I feel like it was because somebody was trying to stop my enjoyment. Somebody, oh, she having too much fun. Somebody could have said that as well. Oh, she too nice or something. Somebody must have said that as well. She's too nice, or somebody must have got intimidated. Okay? Because to be honest with you, if I act the same and there was a glitch, you did something, right? You did something. They know you did something. They know that you were trying to get me to they know that you were, what's it called, cop blocking. They know that they knew that I was gonna get fed up with the karmics invading my privacy and getting in my conversation and my friendships, they picked up on the fact that I was gonna cut everybody off. When you transitioning, what's your first? If people no longer serve you, collective, what you do? Eventually cut people off, right? Everybody that no longer serve you, and unfortunately, everybody no longer serve me, right? And once I got my material, all right, and I remember who I was, my first my first thought is to what? Abandon ship. There's nothing for me in this location no more. And as you guys can see, the timelines are off. I'm way late, and I end up finally relocating years later, longer than what I expected. And throughout all of that, a blessing came. My child. That's the only thing. Even though um, they decided, um, let's try with her, and it when you try to force people in isolation and do this and do that, all type of shit happens, right? And that's how the investigators and everybody know what you fucking did. Okay. Um. Now you have a pattern. You and a legal assistance to what gang stalk me. You got a legal assistance to keep coming by me. You got a legal assistance to try to stop me from getting certain things. And now if I was to do that and uh stop somebody or come by y'all shit, guess what? There would be consequences, right? So I don't care about me being that age or being young. I'm very intuitive, so you had no business to try to act like I wasn't intuitive and it caused me to go into Duros or caused me to um, think about getting exposed. Like I said, I could have pulled back my energy back at any time, but the fact that motherfuckers had to fight their way up out of that, and now I'm a witness. You crazy as hell. So anyway, um, fast forward. Um, I don't need no what's it called handler. I don't need nobody to enter my friendships. And to be honest with you, they was gonna get cut off. But you can't force me in isolation either. If I'm not talking to people that to schools, they're not really my vibration like that. If I'm cutting people off and letting them go easily, and you try to say who the fuck she thinks she is to let people go easily, we about to fucking try to get her do this AYZ. It's documented. And then when I try to um when you all of a sudden decide to hit somebody because they're leveling up, they're having fun, they're being nice, and you hit somebody every time, and then you send people back by me that I don't want to talk to, or you send somebody in disguise to hit me from the back when I wasn't even in that energy. I'm in the transformation energy, and they know that you sending people in to try to snake me, hit me from the back, utilizing government places. You stupid as fuck. Because now that, first of all, when y'all motherfuckers bust out attacking me out of nowhere, gang stalking me and shit out of nowhere, my first thought about that was, oh fucking K, I'm gonna make my way to the what? Justice system. How can I make my way to the justice system? By getting y'all exposed. Now, you try to strategize against making me late for shit. You try to strategize against me from having my enjoyment. You try to strategize on how you can keep me stuck in house. And you try to strategize on how you can protect my future kids. And you try to strategize on how you can get me to talk to people that I wouldn't even be talking to. Alright, delaying my new connections because they know that they wouldn't be fucking with or talking to people that my new connection. So therefore, you wouldn't have a point of entry. So somewhere in there, you wanted a point of entry. So now that these people attacked me, no arrest. Okay, nobody charged for RICO charges, because to me that's to attempt murder. Anytime you bounce somebody place to place, intentionally knowing that they have somewhere to go, or you keep having people attack somebody all of a sudden, you know that I was about to get my shit, because I'm pretty sure the justice will know. Oh, they know what I was about to do. It's not hard. They knew that all I was gonna do is get my shit, get vehicle, get my place, meditate, have my company, have my little fun, dance, you know, keep it. It would have been real simple, and eventually, once I got that exposure, I might just went to the school. Okay, but now these karmas are seeing the damages that they did, because when I went to school from that little period of time, guess what? That's once you getting somebody to do something that they not supposed to do. So I end up going, but actually that's not something that I'm supposed to do, because you got to think about it. If I would have left and I seen high vibrational beings, right? Which I was already had in my thought, because if I don't like nobody like that, that means eventually I'll get around and start wanting to go out, which they try to stop me from going outside collective. Um, I'll get out walking around, and I would have got me some diversity. I would have got me some. I would have ended up in the right school, okay, right? In the right school where high vibrational beings are. And this is not to offend nobody. This is not to talk about nobody collective. When I could, by saying certain people is low vibrational, I'm not trying to call nobody dumb. I'm trying to say certain people learn differently than others. Okay, um, you might have to go around like-minded individuals to elevate. Okay, you might have to try to find your soul, where your soul tribe is at. You might have to try to find your soul tribe. Okay, a location that makes you comfortable, because if I'm high vibrational, that means I will have to go somewhere, schools, jobs, it don't matter what it is, that has more of a positive impact than a negative one. So this what the karmas is working against. They wanted to keep me stuck by immature, toxic people. This is what they want. So anyway, let them keep playing with me. They can say, "Oh, it's no proof, it's no," because this is what the karmas wanted to originally say, and this is what the justice system, I'm pretty sure, knows well. They originally want to keep attacking me and say, "Well, there's no evidence." Well, really, there is evidence, and right, and if somebody actually was supposed to have been asked me, "Hey, do you want to press charges?" a long time ago, but they didn't. And that's suspicious. Somebody might have got fired as well. I'm getting that. Somebody might get fired for not um, asking me certain things about charges and stuff. I'm getting that too. Um, because you wanted to traffic me, or you wanted to be able to pick the real, another reason why y'all didn't really want me to go out and start getting my stuff is because y'all still wanted to be able to be in my energy, pick my relationships, and control when I was attacked, control the narrative. You knew that I was getting to the point where I was going to cut people off, childish people, and I was going to pick and choose what I wanted to deal with and what I don't want to deal with. And somewhere in there, somebody wanted to cut off my ability to do so. Who do you think you are to um, stop talking to people or get your material and pick and choose who you want to be around? That's a human right. So basically, somewhere in there, they were what attacking me to try to get me to dumb down, right? Now, now that we are here, now that I show a pattern of these people, because I'm pretty sure justice system know that once I cut off my karmas and shit like that, I'm not inviting just anybody to my crib. I'm not inviting just anybody to my space. Again, it's only positive and like-minded people that's doing what I'm doing, and new energies. And don't take this offensive, because if people want try to get mad or something because I'm walking away, you just might have been able to come around me at least maybe, if not zero. If you're a narcissist, zero. If you would seem okay, a little bit okay to me, but majority of people cut off, maybe a little bit. But to be honest with you, it was really nobody that was going to be in my energy no more, and they knew this. So now, fast forward, only people that's going to be around me is positive people, people that like to meditate, people that get in nature, people that raise their vibration, intelligent people, and people that, right now I'm in the energy of being cute, being bugaboos and stuff, um, being creative, having fun, you know, maybe little TikToks and shit, maybe a little dancing and shit, uh, being a typical young adult, right? That's what I'm about to do. And I'm pretty sure, and then I'm pretty sure the justice to know that. Pretty sure justice to know. And there's some crooked people that was working against me too in there that I see. Because Spirit is going to guide me to see that you know who I am. You know what's going on. You wanted to help my karmics. But anyway, so somewhere in there, they wanted to, they knew they weren't going to meet my official person. They knew that 9 times out of 10, if I'm willing to cut everybody off and walk away, you just wanted to one up me. But if I'm willing to cut everybody off and walk away, 9 times out of 10, the new people that enter my life, you won't meet. I'm not the type of person to introduce my new people with my old people. And so somewhere in there, somebody's still trying to merge their energy. This is what I want to sue for too, because I know this for a fact. Somewhere in there, somebody's still trying to get people with legal access to me. I'm not the type of person to have an open portal of demons and an open portal of entry. Whenever I'm done with something, I'm done with it. And if you're getting a legal assistance to try to hunt down my new people that I'm communicating with, and this is how I know I'm getting game stuck. What my new people are doing that has nothing to do with my past people, because I know somewhere in there somebody's like, well, this person they smoke, or this person. So why you have? It's not about that. You know it's not about that. I don't give a fuck what my karmas do. Sometimes when you hold people hostage or something, you're gonna get mad. You're gonna start just coming up with anything too though. I don't like smoking, but I don't really care about that. But when you start trying to strategize on how you can keep people coming back using psychological shit, you will eventually start complaining, right? You're not supposed to be around me. I'm not supposed to be talking to you. What the fuck happening? So now, um, you're concerned about wrong shit, right? You concerned about gangs talking my new people, and then possibly comparing them to my old people or some shit, some weird ass shit. And you don't need to do that. Well, why you doing this with that person and not these people? Why you deciding to? Because I decided to wait. There's nothing wrong with it. You can't, if I tell somebody you can't get into my intimate moments, and then so happen that you end up in my intimate moments, or you end up you get what I'm saying. I hope y'all get what I'm saying, because um I hope y'all get what I'm saying, because I sometimes when I be talking and trying to like get into detail, I forget, you know. But Karma's mad because they couldn't get into my intimate moments. So somewhere in there, if you got into my intimate moments, you happen to try to force your way around my child, I'm pretty sure the justice system knows somewhere in there y'all got to strategizing, because right now you're not meeting none of my people, and then um now you got me going against what me, right? Now you think it's hilarious to try to get me still to what turn around, right? Because you know how I am. So that makes me think you were doing attempt murder or some shit like that. Because what would you need to keep pulling on somebody's energy to try to get them to like, knowing that one, that's not me, that wasn't even happen, that wasn't even occurred. So now this is my last resort after y'all getting the leak, was just to keep fucking with me and strategizing to enter my household, because y'all not in my household, right? So you send somebody to me, you send somebody to stop my enjoyment, you send somebody to attack me, you send somebody to compose a threat, you send somebody to follow me, and I believe you. And after waiting so long, my last resort, once I get the okay, is to get a gun. Now, I don't like guns, I don't like weapons, I don't like none of that. Alright? But once I found out what y'all just did, what these gang stalkers just did, you know what I'm thinking? If I was somebody else that wasn't as strong as me, what if that other person got gang stalked and they died? You know what I'm saying? Or what if they retaliate? If I didn't dumb down like they so called claim they wanted me to do, what if they would have killed somebody or something because they didn't get their way, whatever, right? So now that you guys got illegal assistance to attack me and not actually get locked up, now when I finally go get that gun, it's justifiable. There's no need for you to try to find a way to check up on me. There's no need for you to try to figure out how I'm living. There's no need for you to try to, especially if you not like me, all right? There's no need for you to try to figure out who I'm talking to. There's no need for you to try to pull the card, the whole "we concerned" card. You can cut that bullshit out. There's no need for you to act to, because they know somewhere in there you caused the issue. All right, you caused the issue, and then you were acting like you were helping me, and they know that I was in a transformation season, and they knew that I didn't want to be and they started strategizing. Oh, she ain't gonna want no guardianship. Now, I'm not talking about my child. She ain't gonna want that. She ain't gonna want nobody to get her, because she don't want to be under she really don't want to go around nobody no more that's childish. So how can we put her in a box and make her go around some people that's childish. We know that she can't. If the people is narcissistic and gonna just bust out and attacking her, we know she can't. She not about to just go in there, go by nobody when she could just leave. So somewhere in there, you wanted me to stop going outside. You didn't want me to walk around. You didn't want me to pick my own relationships, and you try to do a transport. Well, all while trying to take my phones and my things. My devices. Now, why would you want to sit up there and be dumb like that? So now, if you know anything about me in the justice system, and you've been studying me, you're being malicious. The first thing you're gonna do is laugh, right? You know why? You know why you're laughing? Because you were strategizing on how to get me to do something that I wouldn't want to do, and then you were strategizing on how you can get me to have to sit and what I could call it torture me or whatever, and still attack my enjoyment or whatever. And still try to force a point of entry to where there's disrespect there, knowing I have an issue, right? You're laughing because you feel like, oh, we got her. Um, we know she's not supposed to be talking to certain people or any situation or whatever. We're being malicious right now. We've been studying this person. So somewhere in there, you decided not to give me justice and step in and intervene, and that's illegal. So anyway, some of them know exactly who I am. And y'all have a pattern. Y'all have a pattern doing something illegal with me. And then you're going to try to, like I said about that, trying to force a point of entry. That's why these karmics are moving so quickly by me. As you guys could see, they're moving too quickly, too fast, to the point where if you feel like I haven't moved really, and you keep trying to find a gang stalker or somebody to come by me, something ain't right. You sending this shit to me. I don't know if you trying to send me a message or what, but I'm gonna let y'all know this. Since y'all strategize, and to be honest with you, I have a lawsuit against a couple different states, but since y'all sending people by me to take credit, to do this, to pose threats and stuff like that, then you want to find an excuse to try to arrest me, just doing stuff knowing I'm high vibrational. So like I said, once I get the okay, once I show enough evidence of or enough patterns of these people working against me, threatening, trying to force a point of entry. And then you know what's funny too? It's not. This is what I feel like they being malicious with. If you know people are not supposed to talk anymore, they never was, but you basically trafficked. Uh, and then you get on there and you say, "Well, they could change." It's not. It's that's not the point. You forcing people to talk longer than what they supposed to do, Bob. You know what you did, and you sit up there and you play in my face. You know what you're doing? You're forcing a point of entry and trying to get somebody to turn around. If I'm not supposed, if I'm intuitive and I was supposed to cut somebody off, close somebody out, and then you sit there and you tell that person, well, just be more nice to. No, you're and at that point you're being exposed for what? Corruption and trying to pick my relationship still, right? So you look at me, you think that all you gotta do is um get these people, I don't know, get these people money or some shit to give me or to whatever. I don't know what they do. But you think you about to have somebody like, why do I need people that I was gonna cut off to still linger in my energy? So now you want to try to use what? My child. And you know what I could use? The fact that I wasn't even supposed to be around them long enough, them people long enough, right? That long. So, and you're still trying to force a point of entry. So that is just trafficking, that's gang stalking, that's illegal activity. And you know, with trafficking and stuff like that, that's basically trying to deprive somebody. You're conspiring against people's rights, all right, and you're trying to deprive people of their rights. When you're being gang stalked and it's then a third, and you're being attacked, and you start consuming kids, or you started having um unwanted abortions, or you started having like STIs and stuff like that you never had before. Yeah, that's these are like indications of like trafficking and shit. So while y'all sitting up there running y'all fucking mouth, laughing, which I don't deal with childish shit, strategizing and shit. To be honest with you, I wish there were some police that actually do their fucking job, because the shit that I just seen and witnessed, the delusion that I seen, because you cause problems, act like you were trying to help me, when really you were strategizing against my what? Blessings and being messy. I don't deal with people like that. So all these people that all of a sudden want to hunt me down, that's toxic. What are you hunting me down for? You must have got paid to all of a sudden hunt me down. Because if I don't talk to nobody, I don't deal with nobody, what that tell you? Okay, that means she should be able to easily close out a cycle and walk off, right? But if didn't occur, somewhere in there you decided to what? Put your hands on me, abusing your power of authority. So if anybody's calling my karmas as mentally unstable, asking them um for their opinion, you're in violation. These people have issues. So again, I don't do that back and forth shit. So you're basically, you can't ask nobody that's supposed to be in my pack. You get what I'm saying, y'all? They strategizing on how they could get some type of um communication in with people that it's not supposed to have communication in with me. You trying to figure out how can you call past people knowing that I wouldn't. You see what I'm saying? She wouldn't call these past people if she had kids and stuff, and she wouldn't be asking them for nothing, no advice, no anything. So how could we force her or intervene and call them and ask them what we gonna do at her place, trying to silence me. So now you delayed me to play what? A game, right? I don't want to call my karmics. I don't want to be around my karmics. So you hunting me down. You got people threatening me and stuff. So you can, so because you probably, what you did was, you probably write it down what I wanted to do and what I don't want to do. And what I don't want to do, or want, and what I don't want to manifest, you try to curse me or whatever and trying to manifest that bullshit for me. Yes, they were trying to bypass my shit. Oh, she wouldn't want to we're gonna abuse our power of authority, fuck her up and let them attack her. We're strategize so we can go over her, and then we're going to do something that we know that this is how I know some of them know me in there, and that they decided to strategize against me. So now you fucking with my enjoyment still. This is a pattern, remind you. Um and then you say, oh, they have a right to know. They don't have a right to know anything. You know what I'm thinking when people attack people and stuff like that, and they end up not doing. Because what if somebody that's been watching me say, wait a minute, I've been watching this person. They should be in school or something right now, or something like. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even be calling their karma. Nowhere thinking it. If you didn't talk to nobody and you didn't, because I should have pulled back. I should have pulled back my energy, but after they attacked me, I didn't know if they was following me. You can't blame me for that shit. But um, this person should be at school. I'm pretty sure. Do this person know it's a lot of people in this world? I'm pretty sure this person would have met new friends by now, because we've been watching this person. We just know that this person is gonna walk off, run around and shit like that, meeting new connections, new people and shit like that. More, attractive people. I know this person that came across way more attractive people by now. We've been watching this person for a while. We know this person wanted to get out, and once they finally they karmics, because I don't smoke at all. I don't do that. We know this person finally gonna have a little drink or something. So they started strategizing on how they could stop me from. Oh, she wanna wait to the end to try a drink, trying to be good and actually wake. So when she finally wanna have a drink or something or do something, we're gonna try to make it to where she can't. You see what I'm saying? And then we're going to tell her, we're going to prolong her more. Since she wanted to wait, how about you wait longer? And we're going to step in, and this is malicious. I'm telling you, this is what they're doing. Because as I'm watching these people, anybody probably would have, like, beat the fuck out of them. But they know I can't fight. So, I might, if I do fight, it might like 5%. But I don't fight no more, right? Because my maturity. So, do you know that if I could finally shoot one of them motherfuckers, because you basically in my face, telling me we did this on purpose, and we know that you are gonna wait and stuff, but we were trying to figure out how we can cause blockages, and then they were like monitoring my emotions the whole entire time, right? When they thought that when they thought that I was so in love, which I wasn't. I was just bugaboos and was gonna switch people out. When they thought I was so in love, when they thought they were trying to project heartbrokenness on me, they started to hoover and bust out attack people. So now, if the justice system needs to ask me, are y'all trafficking? Are y'all trafficking kids? Are y'all forcing people to have like kids and stuff like? If y'all doing anything illegally, and the justice system need me to testify, I could be a testimony. Since you want to delay me and shit like that, and do this and strategize on how you can hinder me and stop me and work against my to-do list and my not to-do list. Now, when somebody approach me and they need me to testify or anything like that, when they finally decide not to be assholes and play and cast judgment upon my enemies and my karmics, trust me. And also, if somebody need me to, if somebody find out that these people have these karmics out, these criminals out longer than what they supposed to be out, and didn't charge people whatever, and they need me to testify. Hey, did this person do this and that, and they didn't take these people to jail. Yeah, I'm a witness to that. They act like they criminals and shit, and that they do this and that. Yeah, I could testify to that. I'm a witness to that. Sure, surely will. Because just because and they know you turning me around, baby. They know y'all strategizing on turning me around. Because I be running around this bitch doing whatever, having fun. And you know what triggers somebody? The fact that I had that kid. And I know it triggered you. I know it triggered you. Y'all thought y'all had me isolating, had to sit down. But when y'all see me still get my ass up, my son playing, and while I was dancing and shit, that triggered somebody. Because you still ain't stopped my enjoyment. And it probably was a private investigator or somebody, a detective or something like that, hacking my phone or hacking my karmic phones, and this investigator found out that somebody got heated or mad and probably was talking shit because they thought they had me sitting down or some shit. Investigator could have possibly found out, oh yeah, we got him. They're mad because um she's gonna make the best out of some shit. She's not gonna fuck with them. It's clear that they did some malicious shit, and she could dance and shit while her child play, go to school, and still in the end, and still choreography. I said choreography. Um, um, schedule what the fuck she wanna do, and she still can and get out and socialize and meet people and shit, and still live out her dreams and figure out a way around it. And that triggers somebody. A private investigator, detective, Fed agent could have possibly came across um, somebody running their mouth, and possibly a Fed agent, investigator came across. Oh, they wanted to strategize against her so they could bring her into some gossip that she 9 times or actually 10 times out of 10 would not be talking about. That's a lawsuit. I'm suing the fuck out of these people. Soon some truth come out. Soon somebody dig in. I promise you, baby. Don't worry. I promise you, baby. Been trying to get me kicked out of jobs and shit like that. Um, Now, I would work with, if it's anything that's like dangerous and not is causing me not to be able to be mature. I'm not gonna want to work with the. I'm not gonna partner up with nobody that if it requires me to have to deal with going against my my birthright. If I reincarnated down here and I said to myself, I'm going to mature, I'm not about to go against that and let somebody make me out to be immature. And that's not even the case, right? That's going against what? Myself. So when that's selling your soul. So I'm dealing with these what karmics trying to make me out to be immature, and that's soul selling. Nobody's immature over here, baby. So you working against me and shit like that. So when I get the okay and you think that you can approach me, you think that you can run your mouth, you can get some advice, you can use the justice system to uh delay communication, you're getting shot once I get that okay. If somebody find out that you motherfuckers was attacking me and shit, and I had to sit there and not really do much, and they say, okay, yeah, they actually abuse you enough. If they try to come anywhere near you, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you get away from your karmics for life. If they come anywhere near you, you have the authority to defend. Well, actually, everybody had the authority to defend yourself. But now that I have clear evidence, are you bitches following me, being immature and childish? I'm blasting you, bitch. Promise you that. Now, because I can't fight. So if you beat me up and you keep trying to fight me and beat me up, and I sit there and let these people keep attacking me and trying to get assistance, and you keep hunting me down, trying to figure out how can you sabotage me. Oh, you trying to make my defenses go down at this point, right? So once you make my defenses go down and you cause an injury and you start working with my karmic doctors and shit, guess what? You're going to get what? Blasted the next time. So I want a real what? Court case. I want a real court date. I want a real fucking court trial. Because you know why I want a real court trial? Because once again, if I'm maturing and you're trying to put me in a situation where you're trying to force me to have to fight for something that's rightfully mine, and you're trying to make it seem like I'm incompetent or I'm this or I'm that, and you're blurting out shit that can ruin my reputation, bitch, are you crazy? Keep blurting out shit that can ruin my reputation. All I need is a witness, bro. Anything, bitch, and you're done for. Bitch, you say anything and somebody hear you say something that's not true about me, if you got somebody lingering around my energy that's not supposed to be in my energy, any proof, private investigator, Fed agent. Private investigator, Fed agent, let's fucking what? Go. Let's fucking what? Go, you guys. Because at this point, you got some cricket officials that are working against me, and you have the real people working with me that's been what? Watching me. They know how I move and what I do. They know that um my karmics have a mental disorder and some type of um insecurities. What the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers? You furious and shit? You furious and shit? So now this information that I would learned about them motherfuckers, I'm gonna use. And if they don't pick motherfuckers up, I'm a witness to that and motherfuckers get old and pass away and shit. Oh yeah, there was more criminals in the organized gang group than that. They didn't do nothing. They didn't pick them up. They let them stay out and pass away. Yeah, baby. You fuck with the wrong one. Because now that and yeah, I bet you do want to shoot me. Bet you fucking do. Because you probably was helping these people. You probably want to keep these people out so you can get a policy on them. Promise you. Promise you, crooked official. When you get exposed, crooked official, and you probably, and guess what? You sought me out, crooked official, because you know what? Somebody was watching me. So I know somebody been studying and analyzing me because if I don't deal with nobody, it's just what I'm trying to tell how stupid you motherfuckers is. If I don't deal with nobody, I don't bother nobody. Yeah, you can't even use the fact that I was getting into a couple of fights in school. You know why? Because you possibly were sending people in to try to trigger me, or send people in to try to attack me. So if you gonna try to utilize the school, and we can utilize try to get a false paper trail and shit and make it seem like she was just fighting and shit. No, that's not even the case. Majority of the time, I was to myself, and you decided you must have paid or some shit to try to like make it seem like I was a bad seed, so you can illegally follow me. You probably even sent your stupid ass probably even sent one of your nephews or something like that to befriend me. And guess what? While you watching me, somebody else possibly was watching me, and they know exactly what y'all did, and they know y'all possibly paid to what? Do this. Do this spell work, do this manipulation bullshit. And cause I want to get to the bottom of this, right? Nobody bother me. You utilize a neighbor and a landlord. Because you know why you have to utilize them? Because somewhere in there, somebody's upset that I'm detaching. Somebody must be feeling some type of way that they might have thought like, oh, this person, keep this person around or some shit. Let's try to keep this person around. Somebody must have got mad because I was detaching. You triggered. So you must have been following me every location. You trying to conjure up some shit. And I hope you get exposed, baby. And guess what? Guess what? You're illegally trying to hunt down my potential new love entrance. I know you are. Or you still trying to send me in people that you feel like maybe my soulmates and shit, but more of a high vibration. Yeah, what you hunting me down for? Why you trying to see who I'm talking to for? Why you attacking the because you know what you ran your mouth and said? Because you was studying me? Because I used to date people, not really date, but I was just like, you know how you just talk to people a little bit, just do a little bit of something, but not too much. You told yourself you seen that I was talking to people that was ugly, so you thought that I was gonna continue to talk to people that was ugly. No, my real people is attractive, and you're hunting people now. You possibly trying to attack the people that's attractive to me. Bitch, you going down, baby. No, it's going down. It's fucking going down. It's fucking going down. You selling shit that could help me with these court cases. You trying to get me put out of places and shit like that. I'm pissed. You know why I'm pissed? Because I want justice. I want this gang stalking organized group to get out my energy and leave me alone. No, seriously. I heard out the horse's mouth. I heard out in one of the cricket officials' mouth that you know who I am and you know what's going on and what they were doing. So how do you think what you think gonna happen to you when they find out that you allowed something to take place? I know you know exactly what's going on with me. And I know you know exactly what they were doing. And you might have played a what part? You know a little bit too much, baby, to not do nothing and not to intervene. So once I get the okay, once it comes out about these cricket officials and these family members, these obsessed people that was trying to stop me from traveling, you're still trying to figure out how you can stop me and my child. Now you're attacking the child because, to be honest, you didn't want me to leave so you can try to transport my child back to a low vibrational area. You mad? You sitting up here playing with me and shit. You never wanted me to come to a high vibrational you never wanted me to really come to a high vibrational state, and you try to cover it up and send and by you know why how you did it. You used somebody that was going to a state that was the closest to me, right? This really ain't popping for shit for real. You was trying to stop me from traveling. I can't wait till they get exposed and come out too. You threatened to deport me back somewhere. I hope that get exposed as well. I can't wait till they find out, bitch, you trying to treat me like a slave and shit, and you trying to stop my connections with all these high vibrational motherfucking men and shit, bitch, and women. You threaten to transport me back. You trying to use my child as a pawn. We need to figure out what the fuck is going on. I can't wait. What's wrong with these slow ass motherfuckers, bro? And this is for the justice system because we know that you've been watching me. Don't listen when these celebrities. I mean when these public figures come on here and they say, uh, don't get distracted. Don't let these celebrities and shit distract you. Um, I just like channel messages from my people, my celebrities. But they right. Don't let these celebrities distract you. Don't let these because something else could be going on behind the scenes. Don't let these don't worship them. Well, it depends. It depends. I worship them not I don't worship them like that, but it's like you know with when you obsessed with getting channel messages, that's the only how it would look like that. But other than that, I don't really worship them nobody like that at all. But um yeah, because while I was getting attacked, they possibly could have been they were trying to treat me like a kid. They possibly was trying to utilize um a celebrity here to make it to cover something up, um to cover something up after I was attacked. I don't know if this was a bribe. I don't know if this was a um I don't know. We have to hear everything from the horse's mouth of what's really taking place. But you, after all that, you try to do some crazy ass shit. Then all of a sudden, you want to slap a celebrity in my face. This is 3 times that you did this. But keep in mind, y'all only brought them around when y'all were trying to cause destruction in my life. That's the distraction. And you were trying to make it seem like, oh no, we was trying to they're being ungrateful and no, you were trying to possibly sacrifice me to these people. And we're gonna get you exposed, baby. And then people looking at me like, why you ain't go towards certain people? Why you ain't talking to certain people that just came by you? You know why? Because I'm a believer of rounding you bitches up and waiting till the end, right? So we can figure out what exactly you doing, baby. We want to know. We want to know. So when y'all came by me after causing destruction, let's see what the justice system had to say about that. How about fucking that? How about you subpoenaing everybody that was trying to come by me when destruction was going on? Let's go. And all you fucking karmics that's sitting up there still strategizing on how you can get me to go against myself, calling me weak and this and that and the third. You can say, you know why you calling me weak? Because I'd rather have fun than be fighting like a man. Because some of you bitches is men and some of you niggas is females. So you mad because you calling me weak because instead of being on the streets fighting and shit, I'm going back to being bugaboos. I'm going back to having fun. I'm going back to my TikToks and my dancing and shit. And I'm going back to manifesting. And I'm going back to what? Living my natural, being my higher self, meditating and getting my own downloads. Bitch, you don't need to sit under me while I'm getting my download. You weird ass bitches. You ridiculous. Now this is for the justice system that keep fucking playing with me and my intelligence, and you keep playing with me with my livelihood, and you keep playing with me, and you sending people to attack. Get them bitches away from me. And if you got me to call my karmics, talk to my karmics, only because you know I wasn't checking up on them bitches. I don't like them bitches. I don't give a fuck about them childish bitches. If I contacted you, detectives, feds know that y'all were just trying to cause an illusion, a distraction, and I just wanted you bitches to get out my energy and leave me the fuck alone. And the only way y'all can get me to keep fucking playing with y'all is by taking my documents and hindering me. So when I show this paperwork, oh, I ain't even want to have no abortion. I ain't even want to do this. These people are all of a sudden hunting me down like wolves. How is that possible? I don't fuck with nobody. I don't do nothing. You wanted to stop my communication so I wouldn't be able to move. You wanted to stop me from traveling. Which is why, and that's just, you really try to stop me from traveling, which is why you get in gang stalk state to state. Why do people that I don't even know, especially in the justice, everybody knew my name in there? Why do everybody in there know my name? We're going to figure out what's going on. And that's okay. If we need to have a sit down, let's act like mature men and women. If we need to have a mature sit down and figure out what's actually taking place, let's go ahead and do it. But I'll let you know this. I don't want to just have y'all keep throwing charges on me and y'all got people that strategizing on how to trap me. You feel me? So if we need to sit down and get everybody mentally assessed to figure out what is going on, how long you motherfuckers been watching me, studying me, to sit up there and try to rage war and strategize. Let's figure out. Let's figure out. If you gotta pick, I personally wouldn't want to be around my karma because they might retaliate. But if you gotta pick up 120 people in the community, Please do so. So you can see my character that can you see my character? I don't clean them up now. Bitch, don't clean them up to try to make and try to hurry up and raise their vibration so you could try to dim me down, dim my light, and try to make it seem like I'm on a level. Because we know what you're doing. We know that you trying to send people towards me that's childish so you can make it seem like and keep me stuck so you can make it seem like I'm like that. Bitch, you come on now. Speak some type of truth, baby. And if I did anything wrong, I guarantee you, I ain't make 100% decision on my own. Promise you. If I did anything go against my better judgment in life, I'm not making 100% decisions on my own. I promise you, there's somebody that's trying to intervene. Somebody that's why are you sitting up here trying to block my exes and shit? I'm sitting up here trying to connect with my people and shit, and where you coming from? And all of a sudden you sending these elite people by me that act like they about to kill me, baby. We already see you on camera doing that. What, you sending elite people by me to kill me? Act like they doing some shit? These dark beings all of a sudden? Guess what? Guess what though? You got my child. But guess what? I'm gonna report y'all every chance I get. You know why? Y'all being corrupted. Y'all not supposed to be able to have no access to myself, to have an opinion, to know what I'm doing, my whereabouts or anything. So like I said, somebody know if this come out, they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to get in trouble. I know somebody don't want to get in trouble. Could be the possibly reason why you trying to bribe me. You're going to get in trouble, ma'am or sir. Somebody's about to get in trouble. You want to use me as an example of trying to what, traffic people and shit, and have people, and then try to come after people's kids and people's families? I'm the wrong person to do that with. You know why? Because people expect me to be doing certain things by now, and if I'm not doing certain things by now, but you sitting up there trying to look at my account, look at my page, Investigator Fest. No, you're looking at my page and my accounts. While you're sending me spiritual warfare and attack, you want me to be sitting down sharing everything that I like, everything that I want to do, and everything I'm about to do, because you know I'm gonna go back to it and do it. You want to look at my page and my account, and you trying to one up and copy me. The feds know that you looking at you trying to figure out who I'm talking to, and then you going behind me trying to talk to them, not knowing that I wouldn't even have those people. I wouldn't even approach. And they saying to themselves, you see how they still trying to attach themselves to her and follow behind her? Now what if she was in college or something? We got you, bitch. You slowing down justice for me? You need to give me a settlement, because it sure look like y'all got a paper trail of stopping my enjoyment. Because when they go back and see, damn, she got this, they try to come by her in Hoover. Damn, she can't do that. Damn, she can't enjoy her first car. Damn, she can't enjoy her first job. Damn, y'all starting a noise campaign, the smear campaign, so this to that. Damn. Damn, you got a paper trail, baby. How long you been watching me? Why you sitting up there talking about, oh, we can get your child took by born and this, that, and the third? You know what? How long have you been watching me? You lucky it's a lot of them that I can't fight by myself. Because if anybody else that was like strong and shit, they would have went around purging, beating the fuck out of every single karma that was fucking playing with them. But me, I'm smart enough to let go. I'm smart enough to stop, and I'm smart enough to make my way to the. If you get me to do anything against anything, I'm smart enough to make my way to that. I'ma get attention on it. I'ma get attention. I'ma get attention. I'ma draw light to. Something going. The justice system. Something gonna happen where it's gonna hit the feds, baby. All that shit, that transfer. That's too much to be. That's too much going on for the feds to not want to look and analyze these fucking karmas that's been hunting me down. These childish ass bitches that think about me and just decide and try to transport me to their ass. Bitches, you stupid. You lucky I ain't beat the fuck out of you. Even if I did beat the fuck out of my karmas, them bitches, them motherfuckers, seeing how them bitches is, they'll cause people death, bodily injury. They'll try to cause even a death. Baby, you killing people? Yeah, you know I'm gonna testify. I'm gonna testify. Y'all got killers walking around on the street. I'm gonna testify. Look at my angelic ass, and you really don't want me to walk around for real because you know why? You mad because there's people that actually like me. You mad because there's people that actually amused and amazed by me. Actually, all the new people that I encountered other than them karmas that they try to set me up and sting my motherfucking ass with. Other than that, when I finally got around, these people like me. So now we about to get to the nitty gritty. Well, we just wanted to put him on child support and this, that, and the third. Bitch, you look like you're orchestrating and trying to plan something in my life that's not supposed to be there. So when I find out who all played a part and keep fucking playing with me and don't orchestrate nothing around me. I will beat the. I can't even fucking fight, bro. But that's how I'm feeling though. Beating the fuck out of my karmics. But I can't do that. You know why? Cause I'm mature. So my last resort, I swear to God, once if the justice system say, you know what, actually, something has been going on for way too long. And they be like, you know what, actually, you do need to get what protection. If they don't lock these people up and they I'm telling you, a karmic, if I swear to God, don't check up on me, don't text me, don't donate to my channel, because that's evidence. Because when I tell my karmas to respect the boundary and you still cross that boundary and you send some, you do some, anything other than what I just said, I'm going to use that against you. And if I was taking anything from my karmas or anything like that, that's trafficking. That's forced begging. I don't need nothing from my karmics. But that's what happened when people try to like traffic. All right? Don't do that shit. So if I tell you don't donate, don't send. If you're a karmic, don't send nothing to me. If I set a strong boundary and you get groomed or whatever and somebody tell you, you can do that. You can go cross her boundary. And the feds pick that up, the police pick that up, we got you. Oh, so if she told y'all not to hit her, attack her, or whatever, or take her stuff, y'all would? You know that there's a document. If somebody tell you, so what's the difference between me telling motherfuckers to leave me the fuck alone and stop fucking with my shit, and vice versa? And then these motherfuckers is around my child that be purging and shit. I don't do that. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Because when you come by me and you sit in my face and you're not, and you know, and everybody know that y'all not supposed to be by me, what they gonna say then? You're not supposed to be by me. So, because if the justice system, if I try to make myself to the, if I try to make my way to the justice system, then you know something going on. If I try to make my way to the justice system, then you know we have an issue. If I'm being delayed and I can't just walk outside and be around my high vibrational beings and apply somewhere and get it easily. The other day I just missed out on $18 an hour, $20 an hour. I would have been making $20 an hour, baby. And actually more than that, to be honest. Plus my other sources of income. And why you karma is running your fucking mouth. Private investigator, damn. I will be pissed too. What job did she just try to go to and she couldn't get it? That's a lawsuit. What it So you're Morgan, what stable, baby? They're just trying to plant what's going on with you. And I'm tired of this. And I'm ready to get to the bottom of it. Because after we get to the bottom of it, you better help me get restraining orders on their group. I need a restraining order. If you sending somebody in the skies to come near my territory or anywhere near me, we need a lawsuit. We need a restraining order. So after court, if they don't get a hold to what, because at this point, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too fucking much. At this point, y'all doing too much.